Ready?
Ready?
Yeah.
All right. So welcome, guys, to Chute Ya Now. Welcome, Chute Nation. This is part 2 of episode 1 that was posted on Saturday. We're going to basically just continue our conversation from there. For the first time watchers, you guys can definitely go check out episode 1 or part 1 of this episode. The link is in the description. I'm Dunks. We have Verly. We have Ella. We have Russ. And we have Suna. All right? So we're going to just definitely pick up where we left off from part 1. You were saying, Miss Ella.
Right. So I was saying that personal responsibility. And as I was just saying, Jamaicans need somebody over them back at all times. And I will be the first person to volunteer my service to beat them like how Indian police used to beat them early in COVID. Maybe take the job. Maybe do it.
Okay.
Wait.
I
think when the quarantine just started and you see the videos coming out when the soldiers touching the street and you see people are run like people are sprint. But like right now, the soldiers and everybody becomes friends. They're whichever area they're in, they're just friends with everybody. Like if you're driving right now, personally, sometimes I drive with my friends, and mostly girls. And when no, that's true. Like when they pull up at the check-in spots or whatever, you don't get pulled over. You think you get pulled over because them suspect anything.
No man, I find on to window, man.
Brother, that nice woman them they like that the vehicle pull up and ask me a question. Everybody name them want to know. Next thing them a number. It's like them too friendly. Remember say one time when you hear about soldier, all they do is say no, brother, don't miss you get kicked. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
No, them just the man them will probably get kicked, but I mean them just too nice with the people them and
they're nice.
Like them very nice. It's like you know me like them mannerably. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
One of the police. But they feel like them have that
militants.
You get me, you see seriousness. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So when bro God say, yo, everybody if you go in by a certain time, when then touch road, you better go in. You get me? I say, me feel like Jamaicans right now just not take no serious. So me feel like the only way to get them to do things is be hard and stringent on them.
Yep.
So you see the police that was trying to be hard and stringent with Beanie Man, them guess what they asked him, say, do you really want to be that
Don't
guy?
be that guy.
Nah, man.
Don't be that guy,
Do you
bro.
really want to be that guy?
Don't be
Hold
that
on.
guy.
Let us just say
All right.
that scenario was different. And we have to use our discretion in certain spaces. That the Beanie Man situation, they should have never happened in the first place. Like they can't.
Them should have gone through the proper channels in the first place to avoid it happening. This is what I'm saying about Jamaican people.
You know, say they never go through the proper channels.
Don't be that guy.
How you know say they never go through the proper channel? I mean, I want to stray off of the topic first. You're a mess. One of the reasons them, me not say we can't blame the people, because the people forget blame, but the government forget blame as well. So if me a split it, 80% government blame, 20% people blame. Because you're in charge. No, hold on. Listen. The other government them, everywhere else, the governments that are failing at managing COVID. Me not hear them talk about no people. Me not hear nobody at trouble. I say American people at Trump get the heat.
Yep.
Trump is the one that is getting the heat, and the other places, Brazil and
because Trump did blatant things that failed. Like Trump telling people them say they nah get sick. Trump tell them not to wear mask. Trump tell them a whole heap of foolishness.
Yes.
So for that, I him forget the blame because he's literally out there telling the people the opposite of what he should be telling them.
Right.
So, for
true.
that, definitely. But Andrew tried to say, yo, please. Remember when he contacts turn away and give to the face? That's what he's been doing, is for us to listen. It's like if you have an Andrew child, where you're going to beat him till he's dead, eventually.
I understand that, but yo, if people them obviously not listen. If you are a parent and you talk to your pitney and you not listen, you can't say, oh, your pitney just... You have to find other ways if you work, if you get this child to do what you want.
Yeah, man, change the lock one night.
It comes like the mother from one of the Clarendon killer them that died. Like the woman say, yo, why there's nothing me can do again, me talk to you.
Because there really and truly is nothing you can do. And when I was in grade 6, my grade 6 teacher, she always used to say it. She used to say, Jamaican people have a slavery mentality. You have to over them with a big stick for them to do anything right. And
your grade 6 teacher understood that. Your grade 6 teacher understood that, and
that's
the government should have understood that as well.
And who understood that as well?
The government should have understood that as well and used that to guide the people. I mean, me personally feel like after election,
the way that you would have to implement that is just not feasible for the size of Jamaica. The way that it is, it's not Cayman when they can fly one copter around the whole island 3 times.
No, but you know, when people start get licked, everybody feel it.
Yeah, exactly.
For a year, say people start get licked, first thing, me not touch out road again. Me just say, yeah, what go on.
Yeah, exactly. Yo, them a lick man.
Oh, if you start lick people, human rights people are gonna come down.
Yo, bro.
No, right now, them are my problem now because you have to understand that Jamaica is a population that doesn't listen. You can't come with human rights and be like,
bro, me know some man get licked in a primary school every day, you know. Every day.
Yo, imagine you know, say, yo, a man them beat some man on a Spanish bridge the other day. Yo, them a beat man on a Spanish bridge and I'm like, girl.
But still have a go, man.
Yo, sooner. So who you say forget the blame soon?
Who forget the blame?
Yeah, people or government.
A lot of measures, all right, just like I agree, a lot of things that the government put in place, they don't really enforce it and things. Especially, just highlight one area in the COVID situation. For like people traveling to Jamaica, we have a 14-day quarantine, and you have people coming on flights Thursday, and I leave Saturday, or I leave Friday, or I leave Sunday. That don't make no sense.
Just check the departure.
Yeah. So, we have technology now. You must can put in your arrival and departure, and from that we will give you approval for land or not. So so that them really feel this. Yeah, but can't who will leave and who going. Yeah. In terms of the people, yeah, to be honest, I don't think it's just a Jamaican thing. It's a Caribbean mentality. I think we're really hard for control. And yes, we might, you're talking about the slavery mentality and putting harsher punishment and things, but it might give a negative effect. Crime might start spiral, people might get out of control because we're very aggressive in nature and those stuff. We like to be expressive. So
the hungry man is an angry man. So
we start getting lick on them thing, there are just more problems. So yeah.
That are true. And then a part of the problem too is that we are blessed in terms of the effect of COVID so far on our population, especially the third world countries. It's not as severe as what it was or what we saw over the media. So I feel like that too. The Jamaican them say, oh,
yeah.
So ginger tea can kill that anytime.
I were the government, me put out some that legal by the way.
It's a fake news.
No, it's the way I say.
Hire some actor and make a hospital look like a hospital in a shambles. Have some bag full up with bodies and stuff about the place and just put that out on the news.
Yeah, I would definitely do that. But I definitely do that.
Alright, you remember when COVID did just start and like you watch like CNN and BBC.
CNN murder me, you know.
Yo, but then me I say, me don't want to catch this guys to look like we dead. But then our media came out and there was nothing in our media that was stating this harshness and this severity of this disease. Then and they also are here, you know, like overseas here, how much 1,000 people are dead. Here, Jamaica only had 1 death. To be like, so we're not dead from this. We're good. You know what I mean? And then it's like over a period of time, you're not hearing about any deaths. So you'll be like, yo, but nobody not dead from this. And then, like, they really think they could have used, as Ella was saying, some form of media that, you know, when they used to talk about AIDS and them thing on TV, they used to advertise it and thing. or all those diseases. Them used to use the worst picture you could have ever see. Like I said, yo,
Dead.
very interesting use or when they talk about how cigarette smoking can cause cancer. When they show you lungs, brother, you don't say you want to go on.
Nah.
But ease out of that.
Even what Ella said, you know, I think even linking it back to this election time right now, Ella, you know, they say like them not really that in social media anymore. Or I tell people wash their hands and all them things that it's like
I tell you.
it's like relax them things there because they want people feel free. And
even
yeah,
the news
them,
about the cases too. Because before, you know, when things did well serious, you hear say, oh, 10 man catch it, 9 man catch it. Then you start hear how much people recover.
You switch the recoveries.
You just gone here, oh, so and so recover. Even though in the same news, something say 30 catch it, you know. The first part of the news just now starts say recovery.
Yeah. Another thing they should have focused on too is they keep talking about death toll as if the only thing you can do is live or get better. I think they should focus a lot on the recovery process because a lot of people, even though they don't die,
it's rough.
They go through a lot. So I think they should highlight that more and, you know, show that it's not just live or die. You can live, but then you can never be healthy enough to go back to work. Or you have pancreatic failure, or you get a stroke and die from that, or you have heart failure. You know, there are so many other ways that it can affect you. And for the men, they're having erectile dysfunction, you're having partial blindness.
Yo, that I see that.
Yeah, but what you know,
No.
And then doesn't say the word recovery.
If they put erectile dysfunction, no man now the party.
Yo, no man now go no way.
No man now party.
Yo.
Right, so I think they should focus on that too. But sooner, I think I cut you off when I started talking.
Yeah. No, what I was saying, because even like to highlight like something last night, you know, they say no news about COVID came out till after the debates.
The debates.
Probably gone at them bed. This morning, people wake up and hear so 3 people dead, no?
Yeah.
That used to be,
no, it was during
news,
the whole thing. During the whole thing.
Yeah, little bit, and that used to be breaking news, you know? They're not even part and say break the news and make people know, you know? Yeah.
But I think our response to it...
Go on.
Yeah.
I was saying, I think our response to it now is human nature. Like, it would be chaotic for us to exist in a constant state of panic. So your body and your mind just adapt and you feel differently about the situation. And as Sanjay was saying earlier, we get used to crime. This is not something that we should get used to, but all of us are functioning like we're normal, right?
Yeah.
And this is normal and this is okay. So I think it's the same thing that's happening with COVID. We're just finding ways to cope and finding ways to not be panicked and stuff like that.
You know, like Jamaica have a thing where they say, I was just saying the Jamaicans have a thing where they just be like, yo, if me dead, you catch it.
I dirt.
A facts. So we definitely have to switch the topic now. We definitely can't exhaust the COVID topic because everybody have different point of views and stuff. But one of the questions we want to ask is, do you think it's time for a new party to get a run?
For me, not even right now. It looks as Ella did say it in the previous episode, it's more of the same thing. Like it's a new administration. Them start off something new, and then a year later, them feel comfortable. Everything gone back to run by itself, basically. You get what I say? So
you feel like JPP wouldn't do a better job?
Well, this is right now. Me still believe that JPP would have come in them first year, run some big changes, and pretty much just drop back to the same thing. It seems like that
Somebody bring the audience up to date about who is JPP, who make up JPP, the pastors.
Some Christian organization. But tell you say anyhow them get power. Everybody in a long jean skirt. That I first. Okay.
And they're
just know that.
Internally funded, so they don't take funding from the society or anything. They have funds already.
But offering a big money in a brother.
Yeah. But I think that would be a big mistake because church and state should always be separate.
Always.
For the interest of all people in the population, church and state should be so far apart that they're not even congregate for no reason. Reason.
Supposed to be two different things. Like when people watch a Game of Thrones. Sorry. That's if people who watch Game of Thrones.
Them know what that means.
You're supposed to use that as the example. Them come in and it's so nice.
Radical.
But after a while, first of all, we can't wear this, really have a cut theme here. You have one chain. Russ, what I tell you that drink?
Yeah. Water.
Earrings, all of
Me,
them.
my head wrap up like say, me
Yeah, that
to be honest though, to answer your question, Danks, I think yes, it is 4 years. Yes, next year, either this year or next year would have been the election year. But to be honest, I don't even think an election should be called at this time. Shouldn't even keep an election because if both parties were really serious about what is going on and the country and so forth, I think it was and keeping in mind of the people, I think both of them should have come together and say, all right, we're not keep it.
Yeah, that's true.
True.
For me, I think that they're all friends. It doesn't really matter. And at this point, you can't give hungry people food for share. So I better make you one them with already a full lame belly, one full lame belly, a little bit more so that they know, two gluttonous. But if you make somebody will come in hungry,
so the man them hungry, and the man them go clear off all of it.
Offered money on a joke thing,
Man, them
serious money that,
Yeah,
we can give them some more time to see what they're really made of.
But they seem like they plan to do it long term.
Yeah.
It seems like they want to be a legitimate organization and keep it going. So they're definitely in the coming years there will be some change in terms of just the two parties. So that will be very interesting. But I think that we would give a new party a chance. But I'd love to see more because you have a lot of young politicians that enter into these already established parties, and it's almost like them get a muzzle.
Them don't get a chance.
They don't get the chance to be as creative, as free. You understand? Like we can use Damian Crawford as an example. Him going in a politics and him pretty much was a loose cannon as it relates to certain things that he was saying and whatever, and him kind of put a muzzle on him like, go easy with that. So a lot of and it happens for a lot of the younger politicians. So would I love to see a young politician party, something under 45, people them going with them ideas and definitely, run it and see how it's going.
Even Floyd Green in the current administration, he did a deputy to Royal Reid and everything, and then the scandal, the alleged, that happened, and Reid gone, Reid get taken out. So you think Floyd Green are gonna step up? He did already do some of the work. Make him step up now and try to do something new. Then me just call Samuda. Like Samuda about 86. Like what happened? How him reach what this up?
Yeah, that's true. Especially for something like education where, technology and all of that. No disrespect to the older generation, because I have some of them are up to date and whatever, but him seem like him not have no idea as it relates to stuff like that. Just by the way how him talk, you can hear say that the man don't know how to operate some of the machinery, much less to implement it in the first place. So definitely would I love to see a new party. What you say, Verly? Would I see a new party? You want to see a new party or not?
A new party joining the list of parties?
Or get a run, man. Voting
well, for me right now, get a run like next in this election.
Yeah.
I'm very skeptic about that because you know what I mean. As much as these parties have been failing us, and probably them fail 5 points and then gain point 1. If we are supposed to put a new party in, just trying to get them shit together, I think got us feel it already. You get me? I try to say for that first year there, or even first period. I mean, first thing these parties don't share information. You know what I mean? So no man not share this thing. So this video I work with. You can use this and nobody knows. That is the reason why you have the opposition with everything going wrong. Them not say nothing. They want to come in and fix it themselves. You know what I mean? So you did say, boy, there's a new party now. first thing, I don't know if they're credible enough to run everything. I don't know their strengths and whatever. I mean, everybody new now, fresh ideas and whatever. But you need to get some ideas from the old people them took us. There's ideas, and then there's history, and then there's some form of wisdom from past events and whatever. Even though it might written down, you still need some of them information from the person directly. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, for me, if there should be in running be opposition, see, I mean, the press, the party or in power, learn certain things along the way. Let's say the next election after this, then it would be more it would be better, I'd say, for them to come in at that time. And if we thought, I don't know if we also want to say, would we see or want to see a new administration? You know what I mean? Running Jamaica, let's say PNP or whatever. You know, for me, you know, like how they said initially that both parties same thing. It's like, for me, you can be corrupt, but make sure so we get some more that's Jamaican.
Yo, but did I say that other day for real?
Yeah, because
like just tone down the corruption.
Yeah, the corruption not new. We know what's the corruption go on. Like when they come up on TV and they be like, yo, them some thieves. You know, as a thief money, not new about that. Just make sure the thief money and the road still fixed good.
Yes.
The thief money, I will still have education. They get me try say, don't thief money, have to give you education or fix the road. They get me try say, when I make the bill, you know what I mean? Say the bill after $10 million. And at $10 million to fix the road, make the bill $20 million. You can take 10 fix the road.
No man, 10 too much. 5.
No,
because they already take 10.
But you know, they got to take it 10, you know. Then say at 10 million. Sometimes, because I've seen bills before, you know what I mean? Them pad it up and whatever. But then still, even after them pad it up and take off what them pad, one next man take off it actually did work. And then one left a man still taking a brother. You check out, you know, if the road if it this stick, when they don't take off it, the asphalt money only can buy this thickness. And better tell us, when this to go up on the road, the man, the truck when the car come, they take some go put in yard. So when you check out this, brother. So we just say, we know some corruption obviously, yeah? You know what I mean? So, and the thing is, for me and the administrations them, is like right now, like say, you know, so each administration have a history of doing specific things. Like JLP cannot be the economy but crime fail. And then you have people probably not really get no quality jobs or whatever. And then when, you know, they used to say PNP for the people. You have more people that get jobs, but the economy actually fail when them in power.
Yeah, when them do that.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like, you don't even know what
no
more
balance.
important right now.
Yeah.
You know what I'm trying to say? So
maybe combine them and have just one big government.
President, them need to combine now.
Yeah, because you have good people on both sides, yeah.
That's true. All right. Just like how we touched on that topic there, that is a good segue to the next question we have there. Since necessary we must combine, and who said Sash? Okay. Could you tell us one of your favorite MP or MPs? If you anyone.
Floyd Bean, because his work has directly affected me to drive from Black River to St. Elizabeth. Nice. Black River to St. Elizabeth, Black River to, you know, going up the Southfield. It's much better, much easier. And he did some work from Bullsav, from Ballas Valley too as well. So I like that. But
anybody else?
In terms of anything else, not really.
Anybody else either? No.
For me, well, me not finance, so I go automatically go for Nigel Clark. For me, it was like a breath of fresh air seeing somebody who actually does finance, like strictly being a finance minister. From that aspect, it's good. The only problem with him is just that him come from the private sector, so I'm used to making profits and meeting in budget. So him not really get that part down yet with the whole social thing.
Yeah.
So, AKA, him kind of go be a little bit mean with the money. So social programs and them thing, they might get a little cut, but we're going to make a budget and we're going to make some money. But it was a breath of fresh air if you see that. But him seem like him will go back to square one now, because I'm talk about carpet. And the carpet when build, one rain fall, and the carpet mash up. So I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know how I go on, but I do like theme appointment.
Okay. I have to give props to Floyd Green. I think that in terms of agriculture, especially for St. Elizabeth, he has been doing a lot in terms of, I think it's irrigation. Sooner could have helped me out on that.
Yeah, man.
Irrigation. Yeah.
SS Valley project and those stuff. Yeah, man.
Right, and fixing roads and stuff like that. And do a really good job with that. I'm also like this new guy named Andre Horton. He's a PNP guy. But just in terms of just his on talk, I'm like one ghetto youth who go to college and now I try to bridge the gap between ghetto youths and politics, really and truly. So when you listen to him speak, he breaks it down in the simplest manner. You understand? It's almost like you just have a conversation with just a regular person where you can follow. It's almost like Chute Nation and listen to where you talk. You know?
Yeah.
It's just a conversation where you listen to and you can get sense out of it. Because the problem with politicians is they use so many big words and big terms, you can't follow it. What he does is almost like him a teacher of politics, really and truly, which is what I think is the way forward, because a lot of people don't understand politics. You know? So a lot of things they don't know what they're listening for or how they feel apply it to themselves. So they just end up just stay with the party when they do it. You understand? So I think that he does a really good job with that. Sooner.
Well, for me, all right, everybody start with the JLP side. Can't go that angle to I have to highlight Floyd Green. And it's not just basically because of his constituency and being an MP. I think he was challenged in the education ministry. I think he did very well there. He got a chance in the agriculture ministry, where even when Odisha was ill and he was on the forefront, I think he should have remained on the forefront. I think Odisha should have given him more autonomy. They should have allowed him to grow in the agriculture ministry. And So I agree. Floyd Green is one of them. Just to highlight a disappointment in another person, I think a person who is a very good key person is actually Christoph Tan. But I think he has been dealt with unfairly in terms of how they utilize him in the party, in terms of the health ministry and so forth. I think he has always gone in there when there are certain challenges, and I think it has affected his career as a politician. I think they need to use his, because I think he can do more for his party and more for the country, but they need to...
He need help, man. He need help.
They need some help. Yeah, he's a good asset to the country and JLP, and they need to realize that. For PNP, not a bit, I would say Lisa Anna, in terms of her constituency, and think just the constituency in which she works in, I see that she's really dedicated and stuff to her constituency.
Now that make you choose Lisa, man. Stop it.
No.
Yo!
And to be honest, Lisa is not my number one pick in the PNP, because just to highlight some other persons too. I think Crawford is a valuable asset to the PNP also, but I think that he needs some control in certain things.
And doing research too, because in talk about one whole heap of things in research.
Yeah, in talk loosely and things. Another individual who is very valuable to the PNP, and seeing that they're going into a time now where there's going to be some change and they're going to have to put some younger ones in the forefront. I think Raymond Price is a very valuable asset to the PNP.
Yeah, man, Price, but for real.
They need to understand and start to give him some more opportunities and leeways in the party to help to grow the party. So those are
Bunting not going to bad too, you know.
Yeah.
Bunting have a little style about him. All right, so I got a surprise for you guys tonight.
You ask Verly.
Verly.
No, Verly not say it.
No?
Sorry.
Wait, me one of the people don't really to study the people, the MP them and everything there.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So, but in regards to, like, I probably just say ministries and definitely transport, because like I've never seen the most roads being fixed ever. You know what I mean? So like right over Jamaica, like we can attest like roads are fixed everywhere. So, you know, we have to get the administration. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, Mike Henry, I think Minister of Transport.
Yeah, transport.
Robert what is that?
Wait, I'm still in a party?
Apparently.
Yeah.
But
it's not Mike Henry, sir.
Yeah, so I mean, on that regards, you know, that would be my favorite takeaway from it. I mean, in my constituents, I can't really celebrate anything really. You know what I mean? Just road. Everything else has been the same, and you know.
They're ready for some change.
Yeah, I mean, people suffer. Like we feel like in country areas, one of the things that we always have issues with is water.
Yeah.
Like the water is there, but it is not being collected and distributed. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And that is always an issue. Like, like for a country that is blessed with water. You know what I mean? I don't understand why it's so hard to always have
water,
running water, brother. Like that don't make no sense. So, I mean, I was a feeling that, and every MP we feel like feeling that. Even if them come and put pump in a district this week, it's like I must say China make it pump power because next year and then you now fix back again till the next election. I tell you that. So
yeah, that's true.
I just feel that, yeah.
All right, cool. So yo, I have one surprise for you all on the scene. So like our elections are going, I just feel like if we have our own election, Chute election, Chute Nation election, you see me? So we're going to just vote on just random stuff. Based on the time, not really have one whole discussion on it. We can probably use them as topics going forward, you see me? So first thing up for election. Flow versus Digicel, telephone. So call, want to vote.
Like cell phone or telephone.
Yeah, in terms of just the calling aspect of it. Yeah, all of that. So me vote Digicel.
Digicel, if I call in a Digicel,
yeah. Yeah, it done. Digicel.
Where you say that? Nobody now vote Flow, nobody?
Well, I have two phones, so I don't know where my vote go right now.
Yo, vote. That's why I say vote, brother.
Alright, here I go now. We get yourself. Here, kind
of. Alright, so Flow versus Digicel, internet.
Flow.
Digicel.
Yeah,
Sorry.
Mr. Flow.
Yeah.
Flow. Alright, for the rum drinker them, we have Ray and Nevy versus Appleton.
Appleton.
White drum all do you, man. White drum. Yeah.
Yo, Appleton, give you a sponsor now, big up. I feel like Appleton too, because you have more variety, you can do more things with it to me. I don't know. What you say, Ella?
Plus, it smell less. I'm this man as a smell. I don't really want to smell like a rum drinker. Yes, me. No. Appleton have that thing about it.
Honestly, neither. But if me have to choose,
vote yes.
White rum.
All right, Ella. Yeah, no hangover.
Hey, rum killer.
No hangover. That's it. Yeah.
Yo, all right. So, next thing. So, if you had to live on either one, say, once you live on this side, you can't go to the next side. North Coast or South Coast. Yo, we have got the parish wars on in there. But if you live on the north, you can't go south unless an embassy have it. If you live on the south, you can't go north unless airport. Which one?
South Coast.
Like it's south.
South Coast, me say too.
Yeah, man.
No can't turn up
South?
No, we
have got the parish wars, brother. North Coast.
No, well, we live on North Coast.
No, me can't buy gas up at them place there. South, me there.
Bro, gas cheaper. Where you talking about? Gas cheaper, Mobile.
No, gas cheaper.
You
never say Mobile, you say North Coast.
Yeah, but North Coast, not Mobile, but not.
I will North Coast we are taking.
Mobile gas can cheaper than South Coast. No deal.
What you say? Me and Verly are not, and everybody else are South Parish wars. Next episode, we have to go to war out the parish because I got this thing.
We go to beach and we are going river.
All right. So if we were to split the country, east and west, what want to say?
West Coast.
Why I live at the east and I tell you say west?
So where's the Verly west?
West, man. Nasty West, man.
All right, West. Me say West. All right, I have Zip FM versus Irie FM.
That's a tough one.
Irie?
Irie, man. Irie.
Yeah, Irie have more
I feel
variety.
like Irie too.
Yeah,
Irie have more variety for real.
Irie
Yeah,
have personality with it, brother.
Irie appearance, you know?
Yeah. All right. Which beer? Just pick one beer out of the.
Heineken.
So you have Red Stripe.
Red Stripe.
Red Stripe, sorry.
No, it's Spitfire.
Yeah, Red Stripe have more variety to me. So Red Stripe, even though I don't really drink like that.
Heineken, me do.
Where's the Sona? What you say?
Spitfire, Dragon Stone.
Yo. All right, big up the Dragon, Spitfire,
No, man,
Dragon.
if you have the Dragon, then a Dragon. Dragon. No beer.
All right. Dancehall versus reggae. So yo, when you choose this, and I can't listen nothing else from the other genre. It's just one. So come, let's go.
Dancehall.
Coffee. I don't know what coffee singing.
We say whatever coffee sing. So 2 songs a year you are getting. Mr. Dancehall.
I say dancer, because I kind of lockdown, so I need some upbeat. So, I go with dancer.
Dancehall, all right. So I have Yui versus Utech.
Yui.
Yeah, no, it's not. It's alright.
Yui.
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 Really?
Sorry.
No, I don't know about Yui. But right now, you think I give me a pain. That's a Yui right now. Like,
all right, I say Yui a headache too, brother. I swear, we have to talk about one of them days.
Yeah.
And the last question is beach versus river. So yo, here one. When I choose this and I can't go the other end, I say, if I say beach, no more rivers. Rivers, no more beaches.
Beach.
River,
me there.
It's a beach. So
That's the beach, yeah, man. Like river
beach.
Beach.
All right, cool. All right, so that's it for tonight's episode. You guys definitely participate in the elections and let us know what you guys choose. And thank you guys for watching. Remember to watch part 1. Good night.
Bye.
Don't forget to leave a comment, like, share, and subscribe.